There are places you visit, and they never stop being a part of you. Here are some of them. My friend Kosi and I decided to hit 4 Kenyan counties in 6 days by road. This was our experience. This salty lake is home to thousands of flamingos and part of the UNESCO World Heritage Site. So today, I've woken up in North Rifts. Welcome to Lake Bogoria. It is one of the few places where flamingos exist within the geothermal features. The hot springs signify the Great Rift Valley is still geologically active beneath our feet. Over the years, the lakes here have been rising and Bogoria hasn't been left behind. The roads and the springs have been covered to the point of new roads and pathways being made, but that didn't stop us. After bird watching, we drove to the Tugen Hills through Kabarnet town, and that's where we first started chasing Baringo's best kept secret. Kenya is so beautiful, and that's one of the things that I really like about this country, is that anywhere you go, pick a space, pick a place anywhere in this country, and the views will amaze you. And there, in all its glory, the 200-meter Simot Falls, overlooking the Kerio Valley. Simot means twins in the Kalenjin dialect, 2 rivers plunging into the Simot Depression before eventually joining the Kerio River. Let me tell you, this place, the sun is setting, the water is falling, the colors, the glory. Oh my freaking God. This is why I travel. This is why I go everywhere I go for such things. Dinner found us in Iten, where we were welcomed by heavy rain. We drove to Kapsawar, where we spent the night on a backdrop of a beautiful start of the journey. Our second day started at 4 a.m. and we found ourselves on the road to Maron, passing through Chesoi and Embobut Forest. And just before sunrise, we arrived at this church called Wewo at the heart of Elgeyo Marakwet County. The landscape is dotted with round huts and rugged hills stretching into the distance, and on misty mornings, the scenery is very dreamy. John, who is the church chairperson, told us Wewo means a place on a hill. We said our prayers, he prayed for us and the journey ahead.
kutakuwa nyumba shinya boka nyakele chikonkai ngo wakeni choke amato ukana kamas panakuro tulwarai red ndakapanya pakabarnet teliten pakagatagiru yakasawara pagtakora katakia sanje singere kasende kisita cheshi wearing. Amen.
I have seen scenic roads, but not scenic and winding roads. This was a spectacle on our way to the floor of the Rift Valley. What stood between us and the tales of this road was a mudslide that happened a few days ago.
We are from Wewo Church, and we are on our way to Sambalat, and then we go to Turkwel. A few days before we started this trip, we were told there's a landslide on our way to Sambalat. But then we asked around and they told us it has been cleared. But now it's still there. It's not been cleared. So we have to go back to Chesoi, find another way, go back to Sambalat and then Turkwel. And that's going to take us like another 3 hours. But it's a road trip. Let's go.
We decided to have breakfast as we figured out an alternative route. So apparently, tea can save you a couple hours on the road. We got news of a grader clearing the road, and that meant our descent to the floor of the Rift Valley using this scenic winding road was made possible. From Sambalat, also known as the Two Bandits, we cut through the historically bandit-prone Kerio Valley, crossing numerous streams and rivers, among them Lomut, Wewo, and the Muruny River, before joining the Kapenguria Lodwar Road towards Kainuk and branched off towards the Turkwel Dam. The Turkwel Dam is one of Kenya's most impressive engineering achievements. Completed in 1991, this 153-meter tall dam holds approximately 1.6 billion cubic meters of water and generates around 106 megawatts of hydroelectric power to the national grid. The dam serves as a power generating unit, fishing grounds, and a transport ecosystem for the locals and the larger nation of Kenya. We explored through a boat ride, and me being me, couldn't resist the idea of swimming in this iconic man-made lake. Lodwar town is the largest town in northwestern Kenya and the capital of Turkana County, a town famous or infamously known for holding Jomo Kenyatta under house arrest. Now you're in the know, I'm Linda Nyangweso. Our day started just before the sunrise, and we took a tiny hike towards the towering statue at the Catholic Diocese of Lodwar.
Good morning! So we found ourselves in Lodwar, and it's just a beautiful town. It's a short hike up this hill, but then it's also a very good feeling catching a sunrise from this exact spot. You know, the sun has risen. Get it?
This monument was built in 2011 to commemorate the 50th anniversary of the Catholic Diocese of Lodwar, which was founded in 1961. We later drove to the outskirts of Lodwar town and stopped at the Turkwel River bank. Remember, we had started following this river while crossing Lomut, Wewo, and the Murony rivers. By the time it reaches Lodwar, the river has grown significantly larger, with water released from the Turkwel Dam. Turkana is the northwesternmost county in Kenya, known for its landscapes and home to the world's largest permanent desert lake. We camped at Elgeyo Springs, just by the shores of the lake.
Good morning, guys. It's a good day to say I'm a champion. Arsenal won the league. I'm deep in Turkana County. This is where we decided to spend a couple nights. We're here at Elgeyo Springs, and this is how the morning went. Let's explore.
Our day began early, taking a swim and just letting the beauty of this place flaunt itself. We later visited a village at Napaget and interacted with the locals as the sun set. Our last destination before we started our journey back to Nairobi was to go and take a hike at Kenya's smallest national park in Kapenguria called Saiwa Swam, home to the rare and endangered Sitatunga antelopes. We didn't see any though, but a refreshing walk all the same.
We started this trip shortly after the long heavy rains, and everywhere we've been going it's really just been green and very lush. And here at the swamp, the deeper you go, the messier it becomes.
journey back to Nairobi had us passing through Eldoret and the Kaptarakwa route to see one of Rift Valley's iconic waterfalls, the Torok Falls. Torok Falls is often visible from the scenic Iten-Kabarnet Road, but standing at the top, where the water thunderously falls, makes it an even magical experience. There are places you visit and they never stop being a part of you.